Hi. I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, don't recognize my face. However, I believe most of you, if not all of you, do recognize my voice. My name is Mr. John Phelps. I am the CMA instructor for Job Corps in Simpsonville, Kentucky. I have the responsibility to let you know firsthand that as of Monday, January the 18th, 2021, I will no longer be the medical assisting instructor. I, for various reasons, needed to make a transition in my life, and that time has come. I want to reassure all of you that all the work that you've actually completed on Cengage MindTap is documented and is saved. I've documented it on your ETAR when you submit your assignments and tests successfully and you complete the unit. I've documented it on your case notes anytime you turn in anything, whether it's an assignment or a test or even a video summary of any kind. I've documented all that. So any work that you've done, there's proof. So there's no reason why anybody should have to repeat anything. I realized that the last time a teacher made a departure, that there was a lot of things that weren't documented and could not be proven, and a lot of you, if not all of you, had to repeat some things that you may have already done. And I wish that that didn't have to happen. But with no proof, I had no way to show that you did these things. So that's part of the reason why I reached out to Cengage MindTap for the online resource. That way, there's something that can be documented for what you do. Now, in between myself and whoever the next teacher will be, Mrs. Tiffany Roos, who you may also know as Mrs. Tiffany Johnson, is going to be stepping in my place. I've given her access to everybody's curriculum on Cengage MindTap. She has access to everybody's access codes. She has access to all the work that you've done, and naturally she already has access to everybody's case noting and ETAR. So all the information she needs is there. So I just want to make sure that you know that even though I'm leaving, you are protected, your work is protected, and that you can move forward with these. My honest prayer for you is that you complete this program successfully, that you go on to be successful as a medical assistant, and if you see fit to excel and do something higher than that, I pray that you're great at it. I'm going to say this. My father told me when I was a young boy that manners and respect will take you places that beauty and money won't. And that was a very true statement. I've gotten into various positive situations because of my manners, my respectfulness, my work ethic, and my respect for others. I hope and pray that you all take with you that same spirit of respect and manners and hard work and dedication and commitment and communicating. I pray that you all grow after this situation. I pray that 2021 is a much better year for you than 2020 was. I pray that you all keep each other safe as well keeping yourself safe. I pray that you take this so seriously that you see the value in medical assisting and that you see how much it can actually affect people, but also I hope that you see how important you are. There are going to be people in your life that will tell you the total opposite, that they will tell you that you're not important, you're not beautiful, you're not smart, you're not special, you're not talented, you're not this, you're not that. They're going to come. As long as you're living, there's going to be people in your life that will bring that spirit to you. Your responsibility to yourself is to not believe the negativity. Be honest with yourself about your limitations. Be honest with yourself about your strengths. But don't let anybody outside of you dictate who you are and how powerful you are. Never forget that you have a power within you that some people, if not all people, don't have. I realize that society will say and imply things about you because of maybe your race or your gender or your level of education or your finances. I don't want you to get discouraged by that because there's been too many times where people have let those same negative messages stop them from being something greater than what society was going to be. And from day one, my goal was to help you all be something better than what society thought you were going to be. Society says that you're going to be working at Rally's or Walmart or Burger King or at a car wash for the rest of your life. Society says that the best you're going to do in the medical field might be a janitor because of your race, maybe your gender. I really want you to hear me when I say sometimes society is wrong and sometimes society is cruel, and you have to work through it and you have to power through it for your own sake. You all are young enough and smart enough to make changes now that will greatly change your future. I am 36 years old, and up until the time I got this position, I did not feel like I was doing anything that really meant anything to the world. And that's a shame. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to be 36 years old still trying to figure out your life and what your path is. I want you to be in your 20s when you figure it out, when you get a stable job with vast opportunities and you become a responsible adult and you change what your family economics looks like. I want you to be the success stories that your family tell. But no one can give it to you. No one can make it happen. That's totally up to you. Now, your teachers, your employers, whoever else may be, they can give you the resources and the opportunities to do so. But you have to do the work. And you need to know when you get into the real world, there are deadlines. There are time limits. There are time restraints. And you have to abide by them. If something is due by a certain time, or you're due at work at a certain time, or your employer, your doctor needs something done ASAP, what you think is enough time is not enough time. You have to learn to be consistent and to be quick and to be thorough. I want you all to really, really take this in. I want you all to know that when you get into the real world, when you get into the medical field, a lot of people are not going to care about what you want or how you feel or what you think is right or what you don't feel like doing. Honestly, a lot of employers, if you tell them what you're not going to do, they'll probably fire you. Because, quiet as it's kept, within the first 6 months of your employment, they're looking for reasons to fire you. They may not want to fire you, but they're keeping their eyes open for reasons they may need to protect their business. So protect your business by being the best that you can be, and then some. Have a good attitude at work. Learn to let some things roll off your back. Learn to ignore some things. People are going to insult you, disrespect you, push your buttons, try you. There's going to be some people out there that will. Your responsibility to yourself and to your patients is to not buckle under that pressure. You're going to go home some days very frustrated at somebody, whether it be a patient or a coworker. You're going to want to scream at the top of your lungs, curse, say some things you probably shouldn't say in front of a priest or your grandmother. But you need to learn to be tough with it and Don't let it break you, but let it strengthen you. Because in the medical field, that will happen. My hope and prayer for your next instructor is that they know something that I don't know that will help you all continue on a good, solid path, and that will help you get closer towards your completion of education and your success. I pray that you all can be patient with each other, that you all can communicate with each other properly and in a timely fashion, but also that you can grow with each other. That's all I have. I wish you all the very best. And just in case nobody's told you this in the last day, week, month, or in your lifetime, you are enough and more. You're not perfect, and you'll never be perfect. It just won't happen. But there is nothing wrong with trying to get as close to perfection as you can. That's it. Just keep trying, okay? That's all I got.